Hello, welcome back. This is Melody Lynn. I was thinking of which game to play next, and I thought we'd do Song of Horror. As you can see, I have played this before, but we're going to start it from the very beginning. And so if I choose this, that is what will happen. I do have a bit of a cold, so I apologize for the coughing and some of that, but we're going to continue on. In this game, I will mostly use my controller, though there are times for some of the little mini games that I do switch over to keyboard because it's easier for me. The controller just doesn't quite give me the control I want. Okay, that is what we're going to do.
Home sweet home.
And one thing I do want to look at is the settings, because we are playing on Edgar Allan Poe, which is we recommend the small setting if you are close to the screen, playing on computer. This is the one I wanted to read. The basic difficulties level for Song of Horror, which has been designed and balanced based on this level. This is the game exactly as it was envisioned. And so this is how we're going to play it. So let's continue on, see what's going on here. Nope, we want that on. But we can turn it off if we want. Those bring back some really good memories. My old flashlight has saved me more than once in the great outdoors. But we can't take it now. Okay. Oh, another light. A TV. I can't wait to see the next X-Files episode. Well, guess what? You're gonna live it. My videotape collection. I've got quite a few westerns and cop movies. I plan to spend my Sunday on this couch listening to jazz. I should sell that old thing once and for all. Damn, I closed the curtains again. I'll end up killing this poor plant. That sounds like me. Shit, I could have sworn I took out the trash. We already looked at that. Some leftover coffee, not my drug of choice on a Friday evening. I'm not really hungry, plus I didn't get any groceries this week. Squeaky clean, just like it should be. Leftover pizza. Not the greatest pizza I've had, but it hit the spot. Okay, seems like we've pretty much explored that room. Check out the bathroom. Man, the toilet drain stinks, as usual. Oh, that's the only part we can see. All right. What is in here? The phone is ringing, of course. Let's see what this is first. My 80s vinyl collection. Maybe next month I'll be able to afford a shelf to put them in. And let's look at this picture. Sophie, it's taken me years to put those pictures out again. Packed with random stuff, my apartment is definitely too small. Sebastian P. Husher, the historical fiction author, he sold 4 million copies of his last novel. Okay, let's answer the phone.
Hello?
Daniel, it's me, Etienne. Hey, we've got a bit of a major emergency going on here.
Oh, you're joking. Friday evening, and there's an emergency?
This is serious business. Sebastian Husher is nowhere to be found, and his manuscript should have been at the office by Tuesday. He won't answer his calls, and he hasn't shown up at his office at the university. He's vanished into thin air.
Oh, don't screw with me, Etienne. Call him on Monday or send a courier for him. I just got in the door less than 5 minutes ago.
I'd go myself, but I've got to attend Albert's performance in half an hour. Plus, Husher's house is closer to your place than it is to mine. Come on, man. The sooner you go, the sooner you'll get back home.
You're going to owe me a big fat favor.
Whatever you want. Write this down. 4 Abbott Thomas Road, in the old housing developments along Highway EB-15.
EB-15? Good God, that's out in the sticks. I plan to take a few days off after this.
Well, we'll talk about that once you find it. Oh, and if he gives you the manuscript, don't show it to anyone. And don't go selling it off to the highest bidder.
I'll see what I can do. We'll ring you up when I get back.
Thanks, Dan. You're saving my skin.
Again. Another Friday evening and I'm working as an errand boy. I suppose they're too important over at Wake Publishers to come looking for jolly old Husher themselves. Shit. Even I should be too important for that. I mustn't overstretch my complaints. Rising from my lot as a drunkard and financial ruin to that of an errand boy is actually quite an improvement. If only things had gone a bit better for the company, or I'd got on the wagon a bit sooner. Damn, Sophie did the right thing when she divorced me. Or I'd divorced myself in her place. Daniel Neuer, a bloody alcoholic. Chin up, you. That is Daniel Neuer, the bloody ex-alcoholic, after all. Wake Publishers employee by day, Wake Publishers screwed over lackey by evening. Even Friday evenings. But if I could find Husher, I have a feeling my status at the company would rise quite a bit. After all, he is the publishing firm's biggest star. Let's cross our fingers and hope he's home.
Here we are. The Husher Mansion is home to writer Sebastian P. Husher, his wife Catherine, their 2 children, Julia and Saul, and their housekeepers, Alexander and Masha. Prelude, a Friday like any other. A tricycle. I didn't know Husher had kids. Well, you should have. Seems like that's part of his biography. Whatever. A newspaper. That murderer they arrested about a week ago is on the front page. And an open door.
Hello? Is that music? I'd better take a look.
Each character has their own light source. To turn it off and on, press right R. Once it's on, you can choose the direction in which you want to point the light. To do so, use the right move around button. This will allow you to illuminate specific areas and also help you interact with objects that might not be right in front of your character. Your light source will never run out. Use it as much as you need, which is handy.
Is that someone playing a music box?
The alarm seems disabled. Much better. If it goes off, I'll have a lot of explaining to do. They look like travel guides. The clock marks 12. Guess it needs fixing. That's a lot of clothes. Is there anyone home? Those paintings are depressing. I'd never put them up in my place. Husher is in a lot of these framed pictures. The rest must be family, I guess. That's weird. What are all these suitcases doing here? Oh, can we go in there? Come on, get around there. A chessboard really suits the highbrow feel of this house. Nice record player, looks vintage. What a beauty, must sound like an angel. Except when he plays it. Look at all of those bottles, and to think they almost ruined my life. Resist them, Daniel, resist them. This plant is barely alive, if at all. When was the last time they watered it? History and art magazines. I've got nothing against them, but I bet they'd bore me to death. Not an art aficionado. That deer's head is almost as big as I am. All of these books were written by Husher. They must be first editions. History fiction, fun to read. Whoops. Although I prefer the newspaper. A camera, or rather a fake camera. If I break that, my grandsons will finish paying it off. I wonder who this is. A respectable amount of books. Mostly noir and police thrillers. Now these I like. Grammar and reference books. I guess these come in handy when Husher is writing. Books, books, and more books. Japanese swords. Anything from that country is popular now thanks to those stupid cartoons. It looks like this drawer is jammed shut. Man, this guy is even messier than I am. Which seems like it might be saying a lot there. So nothing really in this room. With so many people in the house, it's no wonder no one ever answered Etienne's calls. You'd think with more people in the house, someone would have, but... Family portraits. I guess they look old. Man, that mirror's dirty. get to it in a moment. Decorative fruit, the expensive kind. I guess they don't want anyone to think they're poor. Well, it's such a small hit area. Come on, let me get it. Okay, let's go around to the other side. The table is set but covered in dust. Where is everybody? Good question there. You have found an examinable item. Inspect it to gain information by pressing A. To examine the backside, use R. You can access your inventory and collect documents at any time by pressing left button, right button. Continue. A letter for Husher found by Daniel in the author's mansion, post-stamped on August 1st, 1998. Dear Sebastian, how are you? To be completely honest, I must admit that we are all impatiently awaiting your latest work. My dear friend, I must ask a favor of you. Enclosed with this letter, you will find one of the latest items we have purchased at the store. An ornate music box with fascinating engravings. The craftsmanship is astonishing, but something else has caught my eye. Or perhaps I should say ear. The melody, Sebastian, it's peculiar. You have to listen for yourself. I had never heard this song before, and my attempts at finding the score, or the name, or composer have failed. I cannot for the life of me get that melody out of my head. Oh, more on the back. Would you be willing to help me find any clues regarding this box and its mysterious melody? I would be forever grateful. With the warmest of wishes, Isaac Farber. P.S. I've also enclosed the little information I managed to find about said box. Letter addressed to Sebastian P. Husher, 25 Abbott Thomas Road 4. Okay. No, we don't want to read it anymore. There we go. Yes, it is interesting.
How can there be a door there?
Another record player. There's a classical music album on the record player. There's stuff lying all over the place. It reminds me of my college dorm. This radio has to be older than me. And are those rifles real? Wow, this guy likes to hunt. Sophie would have had a fit if she saw this. I want to explore the whole room if I can before we commit to the door. Oh, there's where the music's coming from.
I'd hardly taken a step forward when I heard the door close behind me. When I turned around, the door wasn't there anymore. And all that was left of it was a strange shadow on the wall. I searched. I despaired. And I screamed until my throat began to burn. The candles started to run out, as did the batteries in my torch. From within the most suffocating darkness, the hours went by, until turning into days, and I began to fall in and out of a restless sleep. I would hear voices, sometimes right next to me, other times a few yards away. It seemed like they were coming from the other side of the wall, desperate cries, howling in horror, and sometimes, the worst of all, a vast, oppressive silence would fall, seeming to emanate from everywhere and nowhere all at once. There was nobody there, just hallucinations, nightmares, black nothingness, and the song from that music box. Trapped in this impossible place, I wondered if I was going to die there.
Three days later.
Etienne, do you have any news on Daniel yet?
Oh, Sophie. No. We've been calling him at home all day, but there's no response. Do you know if he's got a mobile phone?
No, I don't think so. And if he does, he doesn't tend to keep it on him.
Oh, man. I think I should pass by the Husher place when I leave, just to see if they know anything.
Husher the writer? Your client?
Yeah. I sent Daniel over there on Friday, and I haven't heard from him since.
What's the address? I'm going to stop by Daniel's place, and if I don't find him, I can go around and ask about him.
The house on the outskirts of town, on Highway ED-15. Number 4, Abbott Thomas Road. It's a big house.
Okay. I'm headed over. Call me if you find him.
Of course. Same to you.
And off we go. It's been 3 days since Daniel entered the Husher mansion. No one has heard from him since. So we are going to go find him. We can play as Sophie. And there's all of her specifics. She is his ex-wife. We can play as Etienne, who is the manager at Wake Publishing. And there's his specifics. We can play as Alexander Laskin. He's one of the housekeepers, apparently. Or we can play as Alina Ramos. I think we will play as Sophie. She'd have the biggest interest in finding him, I would think. She's his ex-wife. Maybe still cares for him a bit. Light is your best friend. Noise is your worst enemy. And this is September 28th. And she's just got a candle, it looks like. Same bike. A tricycle. It's wet and beginning to rust. Must have been here for days. A newspaper that's been through a storm. I can hardly read a word. Chapter 1. The Husher Mansion.
The door was open. Is there anybody home?
Oh, I didn't mean to go in the door. I thought I was going to play with the light. There are greasy fingerprints all over the glass. And nothing else we can see in the bathroom. Yeah, I thought I was going to play with that little alarm system. A burglar alarm, how modern. A moat with crocodiles would be more fitting in this house. Wonder why she thinks that. Books in the foyer, you won't find me complaining. This clock is turn of the century, just lovely, though the time isn't set properly. Coats hung up, somebody must be home then. The Death Marches by Carla Shlomo. It was inspired by the prisoner transfers which took place in World War II. I wouldn't put it in my home.
Yes.
My dear eccentric husband, I left your key in the top drawer of your bureau in the library. The children have been very nervous lately. We need to talk about this as soon as you get back, and I don't want them playing with it. Whoops. Oh, we can rotate it, huh? Nothing on the back. Okay, go away. There we go. Old photos of family trips and such. That was the picture she looked at. A pile of suitcases seems a bit much, even for a long journey, but I don't think they're moving either. Good music with good wine in other circumstances. The carving on the chess pieces is exquisite. An upright piano. I played one just like it as a girl. Is she gonna play that one? Well, she's as bad as he is. Seeing so many bottles in one place reminds me of Daniel and unpleasant times. Don't think about it. A wilted plant sometimes happens to mine when I have a lot going on at the gallery. History magazines. I actually subscribe to some of these. There is soot all over. Perhaps I could get it to light somehow. I've never understood why people have to murder defenseless animals for sport. Novels written by Husher. I don't consider myself a fan, but I admit his books are addictive. Historical novels like these authored by Husher. It's cheaper in entertainment, but devilishly addictive. Lovely camera. Wait, it's only a replica. A world globe from the 18th century. Husher must deal with some very choice collections. I must admit I could spend weeks on end in this library. Nobody wants to look at the certificates. Macabre tales, noir novels, and, oh, Psycho by Robert Bloch. Enchanting. Dictionaries, atlases, and manuals in a variety of languages. It looks like Husher does his research before writing. I can hardly resist the temptation to take one of them. Japanese swords both look authentic. I could even imagine them as museum pieces. And here's the drawer. I see a key in the drawer, but it's jammed. I've got to lubricate it somehow. The key or the drawer? An Olivetti from the 1940s. Husher is old-fashioned even when it comes to his work, although I admit it's quite lovely. Okay, so we've got to find something to lubricate that with. Very dark. Porcelain, fruit, candlesticks, and English tea set. Stay there. All very old and dusty. The table has been set for 4, but they never appear to have eaten their meal. Dishes and books in the same little cupboard. Odd way of arranging things. Old family photos in black and white. I can't see anything. It's covered in filth. Is there anything back this way? No. A delicate, quite elegant dinner service, but covered with dust. I promise you will not get sick from me reading these. We're playing this. I'm turning my head. So we have some matches. An ordinary matchbox. There are plenty of them. The kitchen.
There's something on the counter.
What's on the counter? A ring. A metal ring. They appear to be old cookbooks. As far as I can tell, they are written in Russian. Is that because the cook was Russian, huh? Fresh fruit, though the apples are beginning to rot. A drawing done by Husser's youngest child, Saul, who was 7 apparently at the time. Water came out from under the sink and there's a wire right there. Gonna short things out. There's still some coffee left in the pot. We don't have anything to be able to do anything with anything right now, so... The door is locked shut. And I don't have a key. Okay, a cupboard, pantry. Preserved cereal, a wide range of non-perishable foods. Preserves and dog food, no fresh food though. An oil can. Okay, now we know how we're going to open the door. Or the drawer, I should say. What was that noise? You better take a look. This is when I switched to keyboard because this is just easier for me. While you're listening, pay attention to the sounds that come from the other side.
What was that?
Well, let's go see. Not hearing anything. It seems like the coast is clear. From now on, you can listen to what's happening on the other side of unexamined doors. Sometimes you might have the chance to do it with other doors as well. Pay attention to the icons when you're near one. Use your map to find your way around. It records every single place you've explored so far. To open it, press M, or if I was using L. Okay? The map will constantly update with relevant information. Let's go back to the
I didn't hear anything in there.
okay, so let's go on in. It must be safe. Does this take us back out? I didn't hear a listen or see a listen icon. Yeah, it's just the other door of that. No listen icon. Okay, here we are. And we're going to use this. and get the key. That oil worked like a charm. And now we have a master key. Now we start hearing funny little noises too. But it's not telling us to listen at the door, so we must be okay. So far. Okay, there was... Oh, the phone. I guess I answer the phone. Sure, let's answer it.
Hello? Sorry, who is this? I can't understand you.
We can't leave my room.
What the? It sounded like a child. Is he in the house?
So with this game, if your character dies, they die. And you just switch characters to a different character. Okay, that was the way back out to the front. Let's go through here. And that one also led back out to the front. Let's go through here. And this had the locked door. Right there. Oh, I thought it said it was locked. It was the other door, wasn't it? This is the locked door. Oh, and now we have a listen icon. I'm not hearing anything, so let's use the key.
Yes.
A little storage room. I used to climb into empty wardrobes like this, playing hide and seek as a girl. A bunch of items piled up any which way. Whoops, I keep moving my thing. It's impossible to get through. Oh dear. Firewood. Oh, for starting the fire. That's handy. We don't have to listen. Oh, that was, wow. Uh-oh. Okay, it stopped. My controller was shaking and shaking and shaking. Okay, we don't have to listen. And we don't have to listen. Okay. We know that door's the bathroom. Well, we should listen here. I'm not hearing anything. Packed suitcases, they're everywhere. But were they arriving or departing? Good question. Tears in the Wind by Liam Edelman. It's lovely, melancholy, and has macabre touches. God, I've started to think the same way I talk to clients about works of art. I'm not hearing anything. Oh, is this the garage? An old bicycle, a tad broken down, but it's still pretty. I love motorcycles, but I've never mustered the courage to drive one, especially with Daniel telling me how dangerous they are. Might be your getaway vehicle. Boiler functioning. Upper panel. Shut down, press the left button. Start, press the central button. Emptying, press the right button. In case of malfunction preventing correct boiler functioning, you can perform an emergency shutdown by keeping the blue button pressed for 4 seconds. So shut down on the left, start in the central, emptying the right. Okay. Wait, here's the boiler. It's receiving no electricity like the rest of the house. So I guess I can't use it. Oh. Oh, that's the map. Oh, and that's my... Okay. How do I use my... Oh, there it is. Because I wanted to look at this a little closer. Rusty old metal box closed shut. Looks like it's screwed in. It's got fuses. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's a dog out there. I don't have to listen. My controller is like a heartbeat. I guess because it startled me. Ooh, which door? This one or that one? I'm not hearing anything. I've got this handy dandy key. Okay, I'm going to listen again just to be sure. Still not hearing anything. Dear Julia, if you found this note, congratulations. You're one step closer to solving the puzzle I've prepared for you. I hope it keeps you entertained while I'm away. I've hidden your favorite doll in the safe and changed the combination. Since you aspire to become a detective when you grow up, I think this is a great chance to put your deduction skills to the test. The new combination is as follows. The number of our street address, which is 4, Saul's age, which is 7, the decade and year the canvas hanging upstairs right next to the staircase was painted. The decade and year. So we need to go upstairs and find that. There are some good wines here, some very good wines, and some very good and expensive wines. A painting by Kaufman from 1945. I doubt it's an original. Oh, that startled me. Okay, so there's the safe riddle again. I just wanted to look at it. Decade and year. Okay, so I don't think that painting was it. Old junk. The washer looks like it was here before they built the house. Old junk piled up, nothing helpful. East Asian vases, they are fine pieces. Such a shame they're kept here. Another closet to hide in? They don't appear to use this wardrobe anymore. It's empty.
Huh.
Something's gone amiss. The fuses are misshapen. Well, I have a box of fuses. Okay. I just need to find a screwdriver or something to open it with. At least that's what it looks like. No listen icon. Okay, this door we haven't explored yet. And I don't hear anything. Oh, it's locked from the inside, so it's locked from the other side. Okay. Uh-oh. I don't see a listen icon. Well, that's back out to the garage. I didn't want to go back out to the garage. I said uh-oh because my controller was shaking like crazy. I guess it's safe. We looked at those. Okay, so we just need a screwdriver. Where do you think we'll find a screwdriver? Oh, we didn't go in here yet, did we? And I don't see a listen icon. It's locked shut, but we've got a key. Still no listen icon. So this is the room where the door was. A record player with a piece by Vivaldi ready to play. I'm more of a Chopin lover myself, but this isn't the worst choice. Is that my screwdriver? Yes. Okay. So let me... Okay. Use. Oh, it must be combine. Combine
Yes.
with this. There we go. Now I've got my screws. Okay, let's finish exploring, or my fuses, I mean. So let's finish exploring in here, then we'll go play with those. The smell of tobacco, skulls, weapons on the wall. I suppose this is why the room feels so dreary to me. Skulls on the wall. I understand that Husher is old-fashioned, but this is sheer barbarism. Oh, shucks. Okay, that needs to stop. A note on the door. I saw another door yesterday. As I was walking by the dining room, I suddenly heard the music from Daddy's music box. When I went in, I saw the door. I went running to tell Mummy, but when we came back, it was gone. She scolded me for making things up. It's not fair. I was telling the truth. There was an old door here, different from the rest. It even had a key in the keyhole. If I see it again, I'll go inside, and leave the door open. That way Mummy will believe me. Saul, I saw the weird door Julia said, the one that wasn't there before. So that's Julia and Saul's notes. So it was there because... What the devil? But it's not now. Alright. But that's where Daniel is. I don't have to listen. Okay. I know this one is where I'm going to switch to mouse and keyboard.
Daniel, is that you?
Because we have to hold that door closed. And this is hard for me. Okay, something's trying to get in. Make sure that the door does not open. To gather your strength, repeatedly press E. Once you feel strong enough to push, press space. Okay. Waiting for maximum strength is effective, but risky. You decide when to push the door. Alright. We ready for this? We made it. Now doing that on the mouse, you have to push one of the buttons and then the other button repeatedly, and I just cannot do, on the controller, and I just can't do it. That's just the way it is. So the way I was made.
God, what the hell just happened? What was pushing that door?
That is what we're going to find out. Let's listen. Yeah, we don't want to go through that door. That is way too noisy. But we're going to have to eventually, because we need to get back to the basement. This one seems safe. Oh, is there something up the stairs? I still want to get into that. Okay, now we don't have to listen to it. Okay, we're going to go to the basement. This is the kitchen. Was it through here? I can't remember. No, this was that little room. So it was through here into that little hallway area. No. How did we get to the basement? I sure can't remember. Gotta watch for that listen icon too. Must have been back this way then. Was it through here? I thought this just led out. Oh. This just leads out, right? See, now I'm confused. This led to the garage, but it also led to the basement. Yes. Okay, was this one the basement? It's not having me listen. This was the garage. Okay. See how I get so lost so easily? This one was the basement. Here we go. Okay, things have got to stop. It makes my heartbeat raise, apparently. I feel it in the controller. Okay, these were around over here. And now we're ready to use the fuses. Okay, so we have 10, 15, 20, and 25. That one should be 25. Come on, that's gotta be it. Okay, this is 25. I'm pretty sure about that. Because it's the only blue one. Okay. I already put 20 there once. And 10 and 15. And that looks like that was it. The fuses are all right. There's something else that's messed up. I guess we'll have to go. Oh, you know what it is? Okay, why is my controller shaking? What do I have in my inventory? Firewood, a ring. Oh, you know what? If I connect the wires to the ring, that's what I'm thinking of. A metal ring. Okay, how do we go back upstairs? Through here. We gotta go back into the kitchen. Oh boy. Okay, it's not saying we have to listen, so we must be okay. And again, no listening.
Is someone there?
Is this it again? Are we gonna have to... Are we okay? I don't hear anything there. It's just trying to startle me. And I don't hear anyone there. Okay, back into the kitchen, which I believe was this door. Not hearing anything. Oh, this wasn't the kitchen, was it? Okay, so we have to go back. And I don't have to listen. Was this one? This was the kitchen. I'm so confused. Yes, this is the kitchen. Okay, let's come over here. And we are going to use the ring. How can I get rid of the water with that? So we need a cloth somewhere. Still some coffee in the coffee pot. It's easier to move around with the controller. Matchbox. I need to find a cloth. Souvenirs and a list of errands. The date has expired on some of these. No cloth there, no cloth there. Alright. Could I use one of the coats out in the hallway? My controller's shaking. Coats hung up. Is there something in the bathroom I can use? A towel? No. Just a mirror. Or there's some old rags out in the garage. There's nothing down there. There was a bicycle, motorcycle. Disorderly pile of tools. I am not seeing any kind of cloth I can use. Do I have to go upstairs, I wonder? I can't remember now. This one says to listen. And I don't hear anything. Oh, but it's locked from the other side. Okay, do I have to go upstairs? Maybe. To find a cloth. That was an interesting noise. Oh, that's my dog. That's that's not from the game. I don't believe there was a cloth in here anywhere. The phone? I could put the logs in the fire, couldn't I? Could I light the fire? I reckon I used up all the matches before managing to light a fire. So I need, like, newspaper or something, don't I? Cloth? Cloth? Okay, you guys need to stop it with all your noises. Doesn't she have that thing that will settle her down? Scented candles? Scented candles, there's 3 of them. The scent of candles make her feel more at peace and safer. I'm not going to use it just yet. I would fit under that table quite easily were I in need of hiding. Oh, that's something good to remember. I don't think there was any cloth in here. Record player. Messy table. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go upstairs. Can I pull down a curtain? Come on, there's gotta be towels somewhere. Should we just go on upstairs? See if we can find one. There's got to be like a oh, there's where the picture was hanging, huh? They've removed the painting from the mark on the wall. I don't think they took it down long ago. Is that the same? Okay, that was that mark. Uh-oh. Why do I have a heartbeat? Need a key to open it.
Yes.
Gonna listen again. The heartbeat stopped in my controller too. Oh. Do we need to go turn on the light?
It's really dark.
Oh, we need power, don't we? A book open on the table. It's in Russian or some similar language. A miniature caraval, just lovely and full of detail. Okay, let's see what else we have. Oops. Something here. Black and white photo, an image of Catherine Huscher's wife with their children, Julia and Saul. And now my controller has settled down. The Golden Bonfire by Huscher looks like a real page turner. I'm not hearing anything. Did you see that kid run by? In the back? I saw that, but there's the cloth that we need. Oh, that was weird. What did it say it smelled like? Just a dirty dishcloth. Nothing back there. All sorts of toiletries, most still sealed. And nothing in there. Do we have to listen? No. See, he ran right past that back. I'm not going to go back there just yet. Let's get some power going into this house first. Trying to remember, the basement was around here, huh? I could always look at the map, too. No, that wasn't the map. That one's the map. I think that was the basement. That's not the world's greatest map, but okay. Okay, so why is this giving me a heartbeat again? This one was the basement, right? Oh no, but we wanted the kitchen. Oh my gosh, what am I thinking? Okay, so the kitchen was down here, where it was giving me the heartbeat on my controller. Okay, was this one the kitchen? Yes. Let's go fix this little mess down here. Bye-bye, pedal. And now... Oh, so does that take care of the whole problem? It must. Okay, so now we can go to the basement. None of them are telling me to listen, so I'm trusting that. And we can get the power on in this house. Did we have hiding places down here? I don't remember. I think we had the closet, right? That could be a hiding place. But I can't get in there. Okay, let's turn on the lights. There we go. We've got lights. Okay, that'll make me...
Daniel, if you...
That's all we wanted to do in here. And that didn't say I had to be careful. That one doesn't say I have to listen. I think we will take her upstairs to that room where we needed to turn on the light. And that's where we're going to leave her. For right now. I don't know, there's a lot of static going on up here. Do we have hiding places? Did you see the door open? I don't know how to make her run. That's a... Where do I hide? Something terrible is drawing near. You need to hide before it's too late. Look around you. Find a place where you can go undetected. Once you've interacted with a hiding place, it will appear on the map with the following symbol. Time is running short. To run, hold the left button. Okay.
The wardrobe!
Yeah, get into the wardrobe. Hide. We don't have a light. You managed to hide from the darkness, but the worst is yet to come. Try to keep a level head. To calm down, follow the rhythm of your heartbeat by pressing left and right. When the white border reaches the center of the circle, don't let your heart beat too fast or you'll start to panic. Above all, don't look at it. Okay. That rhythm's kind of hard to follow. It changes. I think I'm pressing the right one. Oh, maybe I wasn't because it's slowing down now. Okay, so it was... Okay. The other left and right buttons. But we survived it. All right.
For real? Or am I imagining things?
Okay. What I want to see is... Let's look around here a little bit. A dollhouse. If I found any dolls, this is where I'd put them. The second drawing by Saul, a drawing done by Husher's youngest child. And again, he's 7. Not even my childhood memories are as old as these toys. Gotta remember to look up and down. Okay, I think... Oh, wait, what do we have here? What type of child makes such drawings? He must have gone through something. And my controller is beginning to vibrate again. I don't think we need to hide, though. Is there something over here? No? Alright, I think we're going to stay in this room for now and end this video. And I will see you in the next one, back in the Song of Horror. I hope you're enjoying. Let's see if we can keep Sophie alive. That would be the thing to do. See you again. Bye-bye.